Okay. 10 Fort Cliff.
Friday, November 6th, I overheard radio traffic from the Richland County Sheriff's Office. As soon as I came on duty, I got dispatched to Key Bank for the robbery. We did a perimeter search of the bank, looking for any evidence, just kind of seeing what we can see. And walking around the building, I come around towards the drive-thru, and that's where I look through the window and I can see a dry erase board. It says, "They have my family. This is not a joke." And I can see on the counter right next to the dry erase board, there looks like a wallet just laying open. We're able to make entry to the bank just to search it for people, make sure there wasn't any victims or suspects inside. I search, and I'm checking underneath of desks and just checking the area where somebody could possibly hide. And that's when I see the driver's license, and it's Brian McConnell. Wow, this is Brian. I know him. Obviously know him through, a professional nature, but this is a buddy of mine.
I drove to the McConnell's residence where the incident had just occurred, and I step up to make contact with them, and I look in and there's money all over the place.
There was a reward for up to $25,000 for information. Somebody called in and they said, "I know who committed this robbery and held that family hostage." He told us the guy's name was Taylor Chrisman. Part of our looking into him included just generally checking him out on social media, seeing what he's all about there. And on his Facebook, there was a picture on there. It looked like a drawing, hand-sketched type thing of a guy in a fedora with two guns, almost exactly, described from the victims as the guy that held them hostage. Taylor was a local guy, and this kid, along with the help of Chris Hill, committed this robbery.
We got permission to attach a GPS or a tracking device onto the car that was a suspect car. It was the next day. One of the detectives said, "Hey, we have movement. It looks like two people's getting into the car." Police stopped the car and arrested them, put them in their cruisers. Chris Hill was booked into the Richland County Jail, and then I believe Taylor Chrisman was taken by the FBI to appear in court.
The next day, my chief calls me and tells me that there's a lady here with $130,000.
The defense attorney described it as a midlife crisis that led to Sarah Garrett getting involved with Chris Hill and committing these acts. And when I gave my victim impact statement, I said, "Your midlife crisis destroyed my life."